some Oxford and Cambridge students have come to our rescue in a not particularly original move. They've decided to set up camps in various green spaces in Oxford and Cambridge to protest against the ongoing war in Gaza. But they're making no effort to disguise the fact that they're allying their anti-war stance with a kind of wider woke agenda. They've set up one of the green spaces where tents have been set up is right outside the Pitt Rivers Museum, which the students are claiming, quote, holds a disturbing hoard of artifacts stolen from colonized peoples across the world. They've made 6 demands of the university authorities. They've named their camp a liberated zone. One of the demands is stop banking at Barclays, but they're also now and they've said that Oxford men have orchestrated the occupation, and citing Alfred Milner and Cecil Rhodes as evidence that Oxford men have facilitated genocide, which sort of begs the question, well, if Oxford is such a toxic university with this appalling legacy of colonialism and white supremacy, why did you apply? Did you only just become aware? This is a bit like last week. One of the more amusing stories was Sting and Mark Knopfler writing this letter saying that if the Garrick doesn't admit women, they're going to resign. It's like, did you not know they didn't admit women when you joined then, guys? Is it just been made aware of this?
Stephen Fry as well. I was disappointed in Knopfler. You expect, as I said at the time, you expect Sting and Fry to be tools, but Knopfler, I said I bet he doesn't let plectrums into the club, because he only plays with his fingers. With ridiculously obscure joke. But I can't believe that Garrick Club stuff. John Simpson was like, we've all saying a thing. If they don't allow women, we're all going to leave. It's like, I think I said,
why did you join in the first place? We joined to reform things from the inside.
Yeah. I think I said I'll be holding my breath to wait and see if some elite twat men let some elite twat women into elite twat club was my comprehensive school take on it. Anyway. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I don't mind these clubs, but my rule is I won't join any club that allows women. So I think that's pretty based. I mean, I like these clubs, but I hate the way these simp men.
If you were a member of the Garrick, you could threaten to resign
if they allow women, which would be the normal thing to do, because that's the big change against the precedent.
That would be more rational than claiming you'll resign unless they completely change it to what it was when you applied to join and agreed to go on a waiting list for 2 or 3 years and then paid thousands of pounds to become a member.
They're going to leave the Garrick Club, Toby, but they'll have lifetime access to the simp club. That's what I said, because they're simping for the women. By the way, Oxford, I mean, I'd like it if Oxford men could still sort of colonise the globe. I mean, what are they saying? They're responsible for colonising? I'd love if they had that kind of influence.
They've orchestrated occupation, apparently.
Right. I mean, amazing that they've got that organised. I mean, we can't do anything as a country now. We can't even sort the potholes. Do you think we can sort an occupation? But one other thing, Toby, is did you say there that they want Barclays to stop banking? Because as a layman, that sounds to me like the whole point.
They want Oxford to stop banking with Barclays.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said Barclays stop banking, because I'd be like, guys,
because of
but that'll be next. Can banks please stop banking?
Yeah. But they've also, in order to kind of enter the camp now as a protester and sleep in one of these tents, you now have to sign this kind of lengthy declaration. And one of the demands in the declaration, one of the things you have to sign up to, is that all Palestinian people are entitled to reclaim their land stolen by white supremacist settler colonialists in 1948. So they're effectively saying you have to sign up for the elimination of the State of Israel unless you're prepared to wipe Israel off the map. Get rid of Israel from the river to the sea, then you're not welcome in this anti-genocidal camp. It's like, that's not anti-genocidal, that's pro-genocide.
It's really tough for me, because on the one hand, you've got these people who I hate. On the other hand, you've got Josh, how he was very annoying at GB, constantly going on about Israel. So I'm right in between thinking, who's more annoying, and how do I, because that's how I decide my foreign policy views.